guys, here for another video, and I always say another day, another block. Recently, sometimes with OnlyFans, you'll get a refund randomly. For me, it happens occasionally. I used to just, I wouldn't say scam, but if there was an OnlyFans, if someone had a shitty subscription, I would just go on there and kind of troll them to get my money back. Then I'm like, you know what? It's a waste of time. Why do I want to troll the shit out of them for the next 30 minutes to an hour just to get $5 back? I definitely know some people do that, but recently I was like logging into my OnlyFans just to see like which subscriptions I need to manage, which ones I need to download, because usually what I typically do is just gather all the OnlyFans subscriptions that I get, compose it into like one small folder, so then I can kind of sort it out and look at the videos by time and all that type of stuff in terms of data. And I got like a little notification like saying Ennid Wong has refunded you, blah 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 blah, and I'm like, that's strange. I don't remember the last time I got a refund, because I don't really troll these people anymore. I used to, and I could save a couple $100s by doing it, but again, it's just not worth the time for me. And I'm like, that's strange. Ennid Wong, who is this person? I know I reviewed her, but who is he or she exactly? Then I went to Google, typed in Ennid Wong, and found out that I'm blocked. And I'm like, maybe she deleted her page. Go on Google Chrome and Microsoft Edge, type in Ennid Wong, and then she does have her Instagram up. So yeah, shout out to her. She blocked me. I'm surprised. Again, so that either means one of two things, right? One, she watches this channel actively, and somehow she saw that video, which doesn't have a lot of views compared to, her popularity, and somehow she just got offended, and I don't know how she found out that was my account. Or two, maybe there was a fan out there that decided to reach out to her and be like, yo, check this person out. He talks shit in your OnlyFans, which I don't really talk shit. It's just that your OnlyFans is shit, so it sounds like I'm talking shit. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, shout out to Ennid Wong and her watching my videos. Don't forget to hit that like button, Eden. So that being said, we're gonna look at another Hispanic girl. Yeah, a lot of Hispanics, a lot of Latinas. I think it's in like Hispanic Day or something that happened recently. I'm like the most whitewashed Mexican and Guatemalan, by the way. So yeah, horrible role model for Hispanic. But today we're gonna look at someone named Ennid Wong. Somewhat interesting. I thought she was Asian. I thought the name was Asian. I was like, oh boy, a Chinese creator. Hell yeah for diversity. But she's just a Latina model, and like always, she is a request. So we're just gonna go through her social media a little bit and then just get right into the OnlyFans. So she does have an Instagram of 1.2 million followers, and guess what, guys? She's famous for being a Latina model slash content creator, aka nothing, aka cumrag, aka eye candy. And maybe she did something else, right? Maybe she dated Drake. Maybe she made like a book or something talking about how to make the world a better place. But when I looked around, I just saw that she was an Instagram model and social media personality known primarily for her fashion and modeling photo shoots. Doesn't really sound like a personality, if you ask me. Everyone's just following her because she sexualized herself, and people are sexualizing her. People are just using her for a cum bucket, cum rag, so shout out to that. That being said, one thing I do suggest looking at before you get her OnlyFans is look at her TikTok. And this is gonna sound horrible, and maybe you guys stop watching the video after this, but her TikTok and OnlyFans are very, very similar. Not a good thing. A lot of girls do this. It just blows my mind. Now I get it. 1.2 million followers, right? All she really needs is 10% to make a really good fucking living. So 10% of people following her being simps doesn't seem really too outrageous, right? That seems like a pretty good probability of that happening, of her getting like a simp out of that huge population. So that being said, let's just get right into the OnlyFans. So right when you get it, says, and it's in Spanish, si no te defraude de Instagram, imagínate aquí, Zorro. Horrible Spanish. I sound so racist even though I'm Mexican. If I don't disappoint you on Instagram, imagine here. Well, the funny thing is that your Instagram is disappointing and your OnlyFans is even more disappointing, in my opinion. Description, pretty bad, right? Are you sucking dick? Please tell me, what are you doing? Are you getting fucked in the ass? Are you fucking like licking the ball sack off a donkey? I don't know. Give me something to work with, right? I get it. She sexualizes herself on Instagram. She gets OnlyFans. We can kind of have an expectation of what to get. But again, that's not the case of every girl. And this is like the problem with OnlyFans, right? What are they doing in OnlyFans? Sure, they sexualize themselves out of there, but are they doing something even more sexual on their OnlyFans, right? If I'm paying for it. In her case, again, spoiler alert, in the base sub, you're not getting much. Also, a little side note, she does have these stories, and when I see these stories, I'm like, damn, okay. She's getting fucked in the ass, cool. Maybe I expect to see some crazy shit, right? And I go down stories and wow, okay, she's sucking a dick, sure, it's censored. So when I see these stories, and maybe other people are seeing these stories, because I believe anyone can see these stories, you do kind of get this this vision that like her OnlyFans is gonna be crazy and shit, but I'm telling you right now, it is not in the base sub at least. Price $9.99 per month, not too bad. $5 to $15 is a pretty good price, but I highly encourage you to look at her TikTok. Now, she does have 447 pictures and 102 videos. Now, pictures, if you're expecting to see, like, nip slips and pussy popping, you know, her doing the pop it, lock it, drop it, and spraying it out there, you're not seeing any of that. Again, the pictures are very, very Instagram-like. The craziest thing you'll see, she'll be topless, but it will be censored. So, and this is a common theme with a lot of her OnlyFans stuff. Anything that's really close to the rated XXX stuff, it is all censored. So, for me, it's like, okay, it feels like I'm just paying for like a, you know, a little bit crazier of an Instagram, but again, you're not seeing anything of, you know, rated R, XXX. You're not seeing any type of nip if you guys are expecting that. Now for the video, she does have 102 videos. Longest video, 45 seconds, 32 seconds, 29 seconds, 18 seconds. And the majority of her videos, guys, get ready. This is what you call prime work ethic. I tell you, this is a crazy grind that these girls have to do. Most of the videos are between the 3 to 8 second mark. Crazy, right? And it really like blows my mind always, right? When you look at people are doing regular jobs, 40 hours a week, or even plus, you know, some people are doing a shit ton of hours just to get like what, $2,000 a month, $3,000 a month. Average salary in America is $34,000. What is that? It's around like what, $1,800 a month after taxes, which is horrible. So it kind of shows that like the work ethic is pretty shitty. Now in terms of videos, if you're expecting to see XXX content, such as the stories we're displaying, right? You're not getting any of that. The majority of her videos are very, very TikTok-like, which is why I mentioned watch her TikTok. If you like what she has on her TikTok and you want to see more TikTok-esque type videos, you're going to enjoy it. Not that I'm saying it's one-on-one, but the style is very similar, right? She's doing a video, longest video, and just her showing off her body, doing some twerk dance, her showing off her new outfit, her traveling, her kind of flexing her lifestyle that she's making off your fucking money. Now, if you want to sponsor that, if you want to sponsor these girls' lifestyle and their OnlyFans is them flexing that lifestyle, by all means go ahead, but that is something called finessing, my friend, and I think it's pretty stupid to begin with. Now overall, if you're seeing any XXX content in the videos or the pictures, you are not seeing that. Now if you do want to see possibly those other things that she does offer in her stories, which are XXX, aka her sucking cock, her getting fucked in the ass, her getting donkey punched, her fucking swallowing and fucking, you know, being that cum rag, being thrown around, being filled with like 2,000 pounds of semen, you can do that if you're willing to message her and pay through the DMs. But that being said, I don't think that's the point. Cool, there is some XXX content available if you're willing to pay for it. Cool, I can find the leaks for that. But the point is that you want to have a good base sub before you start selling anything. And I always tell people that don't invest in these girls if they're not willing to invest in the basic fan, right? If they don't do that, they kind of see you guys as ATMs, and I personally don't want to interact with someone like that. And I get it, time is money. She's probably only looking at the whales. But for me, and that's kind of like the bad thing about OnlyFans, right? There's a couple types of OnlyFans. Some people treat it like a job, and they treat everyone equally, right? They treat the person that gives them $100 and the person that's been subbed for them for 3 months and hasn't donated 1 cent equal amounts of time, because in the long run, right, what really matters is that long-term subscription, and then you can kind of grow and bank off that. And then there's girls like her where they're like, you know what, minimal effort, I'm gonna bank on these sims, I'm gonna finesse these hoes, I'm gonna finesse these men, these stupid guys who are desperate, and then that's kind of how they get their money. So for me, that's kind of like her format of her OnlyFans is kind of just, I guess, finessing the richer dudes. Now overall, if the OnlyFans worth it, I think it's complete garbage compared to other OnlyFans. What I mean by compared to other OnlyFans, she's just not consistent. She doesn't post quality content. The content that she does post is really, really TikTok-like. I don't want to spend hundreds of dollars to possibly see something rated X, right? Especially when I can see the leaks, but the base sub is complete garbage. And for those that are curious, sure, she's pretty, but is the OnlyFans worth it? Probably not. Most likely not. I'm telling you guys shit. Obviously, you guys can get it and see how much of a waste of time and money it is, but overall, I don't think it's worth any of that. So like always, guys, I do appreciate you guys watching this video. Please leave a comment below for any suggestions. I do take every single request. I know I'm fucking like backed up. I know I'm so fucking like there's a long ass list of girls I gotta do. But you know, I'll eventually get to them. But your boy ain't got the, you know, unfortunately, your boy has a real job. You know, I have to do things and you know, errands and shit and life stuff. But I do appreciate you guys watching this video. Google form description as well. Like I said, I do take every single request. Please hit that like button. Please rate that fucking sub button. Hopefully we get 20 20 billion subs. If not, I will revive Hitler and, you know, burn all the Jews.